has practices been like for you, knowing that there's an opportunity out there with Emmett?
I'll definitely say they've been great. Losing someone like Emmett, that's definitely something hard. Like that's my brother. You feel me? I over these last 2 years, I started to look at him like he was an older brother to me. So it's like even though he's gone, I feel as though it's a great opportunity not only for myself but for the other backs in the room. Like it opens up a big hole. Like I know it's big shoes to fill, but it's like we work day in and day out for moments like these. So it's like we just gotta take over the moment.
What have you learned from Emmett over the past couple years?
Man, I could go on and on what I learned from Emmett, but I feel as though like definitely the most important things that I learned from Emmett is how to be a pro off the field. Like everyone thinks just being a football player it's what you do on the field, but it's also what you do off the field. Coming to meetings 10 minutes early instead of being the last person in there. Showing up to breakfast, being the first person in breakfast, being the first person in the weight room. Stuff like that. So I definitely feel as though like just being around Emmett for the last 2 years, like he definitely like taught me how to be more of a professional.
What's it meant to have Coach Barthel developing you and getting you ready for this role?
Oh man, that's great. That's my guy. Like me and Coach EJ, we go way back. 5 years. It's 5 years in the making right now. So it's definitely great having him develop me. Like after all the conversations that we had when I was 15 years old and he was recruiting me out of high school, so like just having that guy that I have such a special bond with, it's like it feels like thunder and lightning. Like you feel me? Like we're gonna be a great duo together.
How hungry are you for this opportunity, along with Isaiah, just to be the featured backs in the game this year?
Oh, I definitely know we're very hungry. Like it's hard, especially like a guy like Isaiah, he just came from high school, so it's hard having to sit down and actually develop behind people, but like when you got someone like Emmett Johnson, it's real easy to learn a lot from him, but I definitely would say that we're real hungry and we're definitely like looking forward to this opportunity on New Year's Eve.
What do you think your strengths are as a runner and where are you trying to improve?
I feel as though my strengths as a runner, I feel as though it's definitely my vision, my breakaway speed, my agility, getting from 0 to 100 as fast as I could. But I believe like things that I need to work on, there's always things that you need to work on. But for me, I feel as though it's like always keeping my pad level down, always making sure I get extra catches in just to make sure that I could catch the ball when my number is called, stuff like that. And also like trying to get bigger while we're still in the season so I could run behind my pads and, get those few extra yards.
You're usually a receiver on third down, but like pass blocking, like to be an every down guy, you got to.
Yes, sir.
That. How's that journey coming?
That's definitely going great. Having someone like Coach EJ, he takes the time. Like even if it takes a whole 15-minute period, like if it's not how he needs it to be or it's not how he wants it to be, he's gonna correct it. So over the past couple of months, that's what he's been harping on is our pass protection. Because if you can't pass protect, you can't play.
What's the competition level like overall in that running back room right now?
Oh, it's just a bunch of dogs in there, everyone pushing everyone, it's like I can't have a bad day, Isaiah can't have a bad day, Quentin can't have a bad day because we all have each other behind us pushing each other, so it's like I feel as though like the way that we practice, the standard that we have in practice is like we're full go. Like once we're going. So it's no off days for us. Like so I feel as though like all of us, we just help push each other.
I know you'd be excited for a bowl game no matter what, but is there an added element that Utah, their 10-win team, their coach's last game, just a challenge ahead of you guys?
I mean, every game that you step into is a challenge. It's college football at the end of the day. But I feel as though like playing a team like Utah, they feel as though they should be in the playoffs. So I feel as though we're gonna get their best game. So I feel as though I look at it as a challenge, but I feel as though it's something that we're definitely gonna overcome.
You were teammates with Dylan for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he announced more or less he's going to the portal. What was the reaction? What's your thoughts on that news?
To be honest, it's really just next guy up. That's my brother. I learned to have a real great bond with him and his family. But at the end of the day, like it's a business, so certain things like that is gonna happen. So I just look at it as a bigger opportunity for TJ to show what he could do.
What do you like about TJ?
I like everything. That boy dynamic, you know. He could run the ball really well and he could throw the ball. So I feel as though like he just creates more opportunities for our offense. You know, he extends plays that we may have not been able to get to this season.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.